Morning beauties. So today I'm gonna do a live while I do my makeup. A lot of people do that, and I am always very self-conscious because what if I mess up while I'm doing my makeup live with you? So I'm gonna try it and we'll see how it goes. But first, I received a box over the weekend, and shipping has been very odd lately, and I don't want to talk about it because I work for the post office and I don't want to talk about it. So this is what I got over the weekend: the double effect horse chestnut balsam. So it's a massage gel. I don't know, it's backwards for you, so, but I haven't smelt it yet, and I hear that it's really good for muscles, so that's what I got it for. So I can't open it. Hold on a second. Maybe it just flips open. It does. Oh, it smells. It's such a familiar smell. Oh, you know what it smells like? It smells like the It Works, the wraps that you used to get, and then you'd put saran wrap around your stomach or your arms or wherever to make it skinnier. That's what it smells like. I don't know if that's what this does. Excuse me, but that's what it smells like. So I got that. It's supposed to be good for muscles. So if you have muscle aches, I'll let you know how it goes. I'll use it, probably tonight. Definitely not using it before I go to work because it does not smell good. It doesn't smell bad, but I don't want to smell like this going to work. So that's that. So that'll be interesting. I'm actually going to throw it on my bed right now. So now I'm just going to do my makeup, and I will talk you guys through it as I do it. Primer first. Always primer first. I didn't used to use primer, and for some reason I was like, I don't know why I hate foundation. Everyone's like, oh, you should try this foundation, you should try that foundation. And I hated it, and I said, I was always like, it looks terrible. Why does foundation look terrible on me? Well, as I've told you before, I have gigantic pores, and I've always had acne and terrible skin. So I don't remember how long ago it was. Probably right around the time that like Sephora and Ulta Beauty started becoming very popular, and everyone shopped there. So my girls were probably in middle school, and that's when I discovered primer for your face and for your eyelids. I never knew that existed. And I love this one. It's so smooth. And then I just kind of let it sit for a minute. So while I let it sit, I'll let you know what I did. So I've been using the Luma Radiance, which I posted about today. And it's great. I don't know if you guys can tell. Of course, I was just at work. So I'm kind of, I know this is going to be gross, but I'm a little bit sweaty. But my face is looking much better. Right here, I have some major dark spots. And believe it or not, that is not as bad as it used to be. I also had some here and here, and I don't see them. Well, you guys have a shadow, but I don't see them at all anymore. Like, I think it was this side. I don't even remember anymore, but I think it was this side. It was terrible. It was really dark. All right, so now I'm going to do primer on my lids. And I could definitely do my makeup and have it be super dramatic, and show you guys how to do wings, even though I'm not terribly good at them. But I'm just gonna do a quick makeup because I really want to get upstairs and eat some breakfast. As you guys know, I always say that. I come home from work, I do my makeup, and then I eat because I'm starving. So, speaking of breakfast, yesterday morning at breakfast, I had bought myself, I bought as gifts some hot cocoa bombs which if you don't know what they are, look it up. They're they're balls that are like this big, and inside, so it's chocolate on the outside, like a hard chocolate shell, and on the inside there's hot cocoa and marshmallows and crushed up candy canes or whatever they put in it. You put it in your cup, and then I poured hot coffee over mine yesterday, decaf, because I haven't been drinking coffee. And it was delicious. It was very, very chocolatey. I actually had to add more coffee to make it less chocolatey. And I love chocolate. But they're delicious. So this morning, I was like, I really want some hot cocoa. Well, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not going to be the same. Nothing's going to be as good as the hot cocoa bombs. So I was talking about, I totally just got sidetracked, huh? Talking about the Luma Radiance, talking about how good it's looking on my skin. So this is the cream, but I have the soap that I use inside of one of those sponges, the gray sponges, and then I have the scrub. I used the scrub this morning and I love it. It's got, I don't know if it's little beads in it or what it is, but it feels great on your skin. You almost can't feel it in your hand. You put it in your hand, you rub your hands together, you can't really feel it, but you can feel it on your face, and it's great. So then I come in here and I use the toner, which I just got. I didn't use that last week. I just started using it this week. Well, I guess today's Monday. So really I started using it like last Wednesday. My days are blending. I don't know what day it is. So I put that on. I let it dry, and then I use the brightening serum. And I use just a little bit, and I don't put it here on my pores. I do put it here because I have some dark spots there, which are actually seem to be going away a little bit. And I put it on my forehead and all here. And sometimes, if I remember to do it, I put this here and on my nose, on my pores. And sometimes I put it here too. Because, and this is the charcoal, because my pores are just huge, and this softens all that crap and crud that's in there, so that later on it's easier when I go to wash my face tonight. It'll be easier to take that stuff out. So yeah, so then I use the cream. I have a confession. The cream is more of just an SPF. It says brightening cream, and it does have algae extract in it, but I use it more for the SPF. It's not my favorite cream, not gonna lie. It leaves kind of like a white residue, which goes away. As long as you don't work it into your skin too much, it works really well. It just, like I said, it leaves kind of a white residue a little bit, and I think it's because you're trying to rub it in like you do with regular cream. Just put it on like you're putting on an SPF, even if you leave it a little bit white and let it dry. If you do see that there's some white spots, you can really just kind of go like this and it goes away. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to figure it out. I've been reading stuff online about it. But all the active ingredients in this is sunscreen. So I assume that it's because it's sunscreen, which I also assume that means it's going to be doing its job. So that's that. So I have primer on my face, primer on my eyes. I know that people do their makeup different ways. I use a lot of different foundations. So I have the VFX Pro that I use a lot. I also have the Stay Matte, which I love, although I do need a lighter color because I got this over the summer and it's a little too dark for me now. And then I got, I think it's pronounced Pata cream, which is, if I can open it, which is this. It looks like a weird color to you guys, but it matches my skin pretty good. I got this because it's on sale. It's on sale right now. I don't know what they have left for colors. I know that there's a couple of things on there that I wanted to grab and they're gone. So if you do want to shop the sale, you can go right to my website, which I'll post after, and you can order that stuff. I would do it today because I really think there's not going to be much left. Those sparkle, Actually, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll use some of the sparkle and metallic eyeliner today. So this has like a squeezer bottle, and this is the serum foundation. This is being discontinued. I don't care. So I know a lot of people are like, oh, I found a favorite makeup or a favorite foundation or a favorite powder, and now they don't have it anymore. Whether it's Avon or Unique or whatever it is, things get discontinued. It happens. I don't know if it's because they're making room for new stuff or if it's because a lot of people just didn't buy that. I have no idea. But this stuff is being discontinued, and I don't care. And the only reason I don't care is because I know that there's other good stuff that we have, that we sell. I like to change up my routine. I like to change up my makeup. I use, like I showed you, I have a bunch of different types of foundation, and actually I even have more than that. And CC cream is another one, color corrector cream. And so if something gets discontinued and I can't get it again, it's okay. It doesn't really bother me. I think the only time it bothered me, there was a powder, and I was really having trouble with powder foundations. I couldn't really find one that matched my skin. Finally found one that matched my skin, and the next time I went to buy it, it was gone. So that was the only time it really bothered me. I've found more since then, obviously. But I'm gonna do this super quick, super easy. I put my foundation on first, and I do like they do on Instagram, and I drip it on my face. I don't always use, I do have brushes that I use, but I don't always use them. And I'm losing my voice, and I don't know why. I don't know what is going on. It's not like I've talked a lot today. So I put my foundation on first, and then I use concealer. I used to do it the opposite, and I don't know why I switched. I think it's because I watch a lot of makeup tutorials on YouTube, and they do it. They do their foundation. Of course, they do it with really expensive brushes, and I don't do that. But they do their foundation, and then they do under their eyes. I don't know. I don't know which is better or why they do that. If you know, tell me in the comments, because I would love to know. But sorry, I'm disappearing for a minute. Make sure it's all. So the reason I started doing this with my fingers instead of a brush is because, first of all, my brushes are very dirty. Actually, let me show you. Don't ever let your brush do this. Look how gross that is, guys. It's gross, and it needs to be cleaned. And I have all the tools to clean it, and I've just been super lazy. So that's one reason that I've been using my fingers. The other reason is no one can see me from here down. I shouldn't even be wearing makeup from here down, but I do, because when I look in the mirror with my mask off, I want to see my makeup. So that's why I do it. So I finally got concealer. I got Pharmacy concealer. Let's see what color I use. 03, and it's a liquid concealer. And this one does need to be shaken. I have noticed that. And I just put teeny tiny little dots. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then sometimes, like I have a spot here, which I think I did a live about. I had like a burn, or I don't even remember what it was. Oh, it was like chapped skin, and it was all dry. That's right, it was all dry, and then it split, and I had to use tea tree, and I had to use vitamin E, and I used aloe. The aloe really worked really well. Can you hear my 90s hip hop? All right, so that's that. All right, I'm going to get really close because I want to see. I see that there's a few people on, but I can't see because I don't have glasses on. Oh, Tracy, what am I bringing on camera? What was I just... Oh, never mind. I'm blind. I'm so blind. All I can see is it says Tracy and it says bring on camera, which really means that I could tap on you and you and I could be live together. But I'm not doing that. I won't put you through that. We could do our makeup together. Wouldn't that be fun? So I'm not going to look at the screen again because I really can't see very well. So what else? So after I do all my foundation and I do my concealer, I spray my face. I use Time Locker. Can you see it? I can't see it. I was gonna put my contacts in before I did this, and I can't see with my contacts in. So I obviously need to go to the eye doctor and get new glasses. So I think Caitlin and I will be doing that at some point soon. And that's it. It locks in your makeup. And then I have this, which is actually a blender. You put stuff on here and you can blend colors or put like eyeshadow powder on here and use it. I use it to dry all my stuff on my face. Okay, so that's that. Now I put powder, which I broke my powder. Took the cover right off. Like I opened it too big. I don't know. And so it has no cover now, but it's just powder. So it's fine. It's not a big deal. I don't think it's going to dry out anytime soon. So I just do a quick powder. Make sure I powder my eyes. Do a little bit of this. All right. I don't do a ton of powder. I don't really like the way powder feels all the time. Although this one's super light. Which one is it that I use? Let's see. Transparent finishing powder. And it's Pharmacy, obviously. So now I'm going to use the peach palette. Throw on some blush. So the reason I do my blush next is because if I run out of time while I'm doing my eyes, I can throw on mascara and be done and not have to worry about looking pale and not putting on blush. Because a lot of times I am doing, so that's just the blush. I'm going to use the highlighter up here. A lot of times I'm doing my makeup and I have like 15 minutes. And all of a sudden I look at the clock and I'm like, how did 15 minutes go by so quick? Because I'm screwing around with makeup and I'm playing with colors. That's how. So I always put highlighter here, down my nose, and then I do this. And if I feel like it's too much highlighter, I just kind of blend it with my finger. But I don't. I think it's good. I like it. Alright. Then I have been using, let's see if I can find it. Yep. So I've been using this palette. It's just a 3-fer. And it has all the colors that you need to do a lot of different looks. So today, let's see what it is. It's called, it's the Trio Eyeshadow Kit in Vice Brown. I don't know why I'm showing you, because you're seeing it backwards, but there it is. So I am going to grab a brush, make sure there's no eyeshadow on the brush. Sometimes I have a paper towel or a washcloth over here, just dry, and I just rub it on there. Right now I'm literally just banging it against the side of my bureau. It is probably not good for my antique bureau, but it's a mess anyway, so it's not a big deal. I always start with the lightest color. Not everyone does that. So just put that all over my lid. Don't worry about getting extra over here. I'll show you how to fix that in a second. And this isn't, I mean, putting on makeup people get nervous and they're like, oh, I don't even know how to do it. You don't know how to do it. No one's taking classes to go and put their makeup on. At least I didn't. I do watch a lot of YouTube videos. I do follow a lot of makeup artists, and really popular ones and not so popular ones. If I see a look that I like, I'll follow them on Instagram or whatever. But it's kind of just trial and error. If you hate, keep something nearby so that if you hate what you just did on your face, you can erase it. Everything, it's washable. It's not there forever. It's not a tattoo. So don't freak out. Just do what you think is going to look good. There's something in my eye. Do what you think is going to look good. And if you don't think it looks good, get rid of it. I mean, if you only have 10 or 15 minutes like I do sometimes, use 1 or 2 colors, or use a color and then throw on some eyeliner. It doesn't have to be super fancy. Alright, so now I'm going to use the middle one, and I'm just going to put it, so I have hooded eyes, so see right here where it goes over, so I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put it there and down into my crease. And we just do the windshield wiper. That's what I call this. It's the windshield wiper. And that's it. That's all. See the difference? It's just fun. I don't know. I don't feel like I need to look super fancy. I like my eyes to look fun. And people only see my eyes all day while I'm at work. Alright, I might have gone a little too high with that one. Which, I'll show you exactly how to get rid of that too. Can you hear my voice? It like hurts to talk. Alright, so that's that. So then if I have a brush, let's see. So blind. Alright, so I have this brush. It has nothing on it. I use it as an eraser. I know that sounds weird, but I do. So it's really just to blend it. So I put it above that line to blend. Just to kind of soften that line. Do you see the difference? It's subtle, but it looks good. I can't see. Trying to do my makeup into the phone where I'm completely blind. So that's that. So then I take this. Is this the, yeah, and this is a pharmacy sponge. And I just get rid of, from here to the corner, I just kind of get rid of that so that it's not falling down, if that makes any sense. And I can show you another trick too, which I used on Christmas. So that's that. And then this is another thing that I sometimes do. Tape. There's a tiny little spot where my eye crease ends. So I take this tape, I put it underneath. I don't get my lashes in it. I put it underneath my eye and move it to that crease, and I'll show you what it does. And then I can do this. Actually, I'll use the brown. I'm doing a lot that I wouldn't. I don't always do my makeup this dark for work. Although, sometimes I do it darker than this for work, so I guess. So I'm just doing a dark brown, which is in that palette. The dark brown there. In the corner. Okay? And then I take the tape off and it gives us a line. If we don't want a line that harsh, we take my eraser brush, which is what I'm calling it, and we soften it, and I just go up because I don't want to go down and bring all that eyeshadow down. So I just go up. Sometimes I do circles and it softens the line. You can still see it though. But from there, it's cute. All right, so let me do the other side. Because if I don't do the other side now, I will forget and then I will go to work looking like this. And I should probably do the tape trick since I did it on that side. I'm just using the same piece of tape. I wonder if you guys can hear my music. Yeah, that's not bad. And then done. And I am gonna fix my blush a little bit because the tape touched it. I don't always use the tape, so when I do use the tape, a lot of times I won't put my blush on first, but I usually use the tape for special occasions, if that's even a thing anymore. I used it for Christmas. I think I used it yesterday when I went, because I had errands to run. It was a big day out. I ran errands. It was fun. All right, eyebrows. So this is Mono Brow Powder. I don't know what color it is. Number 2. And that's that. And I'm going to use it for my brows. I need to clean my brushes. I really do. Ha! Look at. I really need to clean my brushes. There's like cotton balls stuck to them, and no, but the makeup that's on them is kind of gross. I always do short. Yeah, you guys can see. I always do short little strokes. Always do this part first, and then kind of just go out. I know a lot of people that when they do this part, it looks so much better than how I do it. I can't even explain it. You've seen it in the pictures. If you follow any of the makeup artists, or if you have any friends that are either makeup artists or just really good at brows, their brows don't look as harsh as mine do, and I don't know, I can't seem to figure it out. They're just like, oh, you just do this. No, that doesn't work for me. I don't know what's wrong. I do kind of blend it with the little spoolie, which I learned that that's called a spoolie not that long ago. All right, so that's that. And then I was going to do the metallic liner, but I think I'm not going to. I think I'm going to use brown, if I can find it. Yep. So I use the Express Waterproof, and I use that because my lids are super oily, and all my eyeliner, for some stupid reason, drips down to the corners here, and I'm constantly doing this. Like all day I'm like wiping my eyes. This doesn't seem to do that. So I'll tell you when it does do it. When I put it on my wet line. So you can put eyeliner under here or on your wet line up top to make it look more dramatic. I probably won't do that today. But then the eyeliner will come out and I don't know, bleed, I guess is what you would call it, down here. So they tell you not to pull your eyes. I think I've done this before for you guys. I always pull my eyes. If I don't, then I end up with weird like creases. Sorry if you guys can't see this. I think I angled my camera good enough where you should be able to. If you feel like you're gonna blink, stop drawing. I do it all the time. So then I have my eye open because I always feel like there's white spots. I'm probably just being super picky, but you can see the difference. It does make a difference. So I'm just gonna do the other side real quick, and then we'll do mascara, which I got new mascara and I got it for free. Why do I always have to have my mouth open when I do my eyes? Everyone does that. I always look back and forth, kind of compare them. This eye needs to be blended a little bit more. That's better. How we looking? Good? All right. Last thing. I need to curl my eyelashes and obviously drink some tea with honey because my voice is gone, which sucks because working at the post office as a clerk, I talk all flippin' day, all day. So this is gonna be great. Alright, so there's some swearing going on in my music. Echo. Next song. LL Cool J, can you hear it? What was I doing? Oh yeah. So this is the deep black. I got this for free. I actually got 3 of them for free in the last month. I also got the ink liner, which is missing. I don't know. I have it here somewhere. But I have an ink liner that I used yesterday. Here it is. Black ink liner for free. And this glitter bag, which is huge. Like, I don't have a lot of makeup bags that are this big. It's pretty big. I have 4 of them right now. So, yeah. I got those for free as well. It's just for the size orders that I have been putting in. Okay. So, eyelashes. So I put the product on with the end, like that, and then I brush it through. Like that. Makes a difference, right? And the other side. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I am done. Totally just got that on my eyelid. That's that. Sometimes I put more layers on, and I really only consider that like 2 layers, really. But so that's that. That's my look. There I am. Hello, hello. So normally if I was going out or anything, I would put lip stuff on, which I guess I could do, but I'm going upstairs to eat, so all I'm going to do is completely ruin my lips. So I'll throw on one of my nudes, and oh, my nude is missing because it's the one that I use the most, which I really need to buy more right now. So I will use 04, which is called Peach Vibes, which is my second favorite one. And I think it'll look good with the browns that I use today. What it won't look good with is my orange shirt, which is what I wear to work in the morning when I'm sorting your packages, which hopefully everyone that has late packages, hopefully you all get them soon. That is what I wish for everyone, mainly because I don't want the phone calls anymore. But there's my look, and thank you for joining me, and that's all. I guess until next time, I'll see you. Bye, girls.